Greetings, my true freedom followers that have been following the campaign as it's coming alive. I mean, okay, with every video, I'm always trying to find new ways to really break down all the facts and really break it down for everyone so that way everyone could understand, and to try to word it in the right way, everything I'm trying to say when I'm selling all my points of all the contradictions about this country and everything and all the bullshit. And so I'm always trying to find better ways, like how we did the part 2 with the gender video on how I was proving how gender is just a bullshit label, and I'm always finding new ways to I'm always trying to find new ways to really like break it down and like get the right wording. So this time I thought it'd be fun, instead of just talking about it, we would do some poetry. And I have 3 excuse me, farted. Woo. No, there's 3 poems submitted from fellow followers, all 3 of you people, or how many crappy ass view number I get right now. But it will happen. No, I won't go into some dramatic speech. No. 3 poems submitted by unknown poets. They wanted to remain anonymous, but I must tell you that they are the people who wrote these poems are, let's just say that they're extremely, extremely good looking. And I had I didn't write them at all. So I figured we'd have fun with the poetry to break down all the facts into fun poems. Okay, so this one's on how all the land is stolen, so we don't even really own it, and all the contradictions and how we're not really free, yada, 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 and there you go. You know, the usual. But in poetry now, instead, even better, it's like when people say in 3D. In poetry. Whatever, I'm tired. Okay. Poem number 1, unnamed. Poet anonymous. The poet just goes as extremely good-looking poet. Okay. Here's how it goes. Forget meaningful music. Let's start a murder. Wait, blah, 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 blah. Well, look at how it's written. Well, look at this. Like when you submit, I said print. Print. Or I mean, print out. You know, type I meant to say, not print. Never mind, I guess that's why it's... I feel like a teacher trying to do homework here. Okay, no, Alright. Forget meaningful music. We'll start a murder band. Have to protect this stolen land. They tell us the Confederate flag is racist with hate, and the slave owner red, white, and blue is just so great. There's no blood on our land. Or no, there's no blood on our hand, because it's our stolen land. God will bless us, because we say he can. We tell ourselves we didn't pull the trigger, so it's okay, but we'll sure reap the stolen benefits all day. You have limited freedom here, because a native don't. Share the land back? You won't. Honoring them on the money instead of slave owners would be considered crazy. Our so-called political correctness sure is lazy. We name them Native Americans, and we're at ease. Unaware that word is a slave title spread like a disease. North and south, that title is everywhere. Not to mention Columbus cut hands off, but we don't care. We just pretend it's too far in the past, so Western England will always last. Because you know, England, we're really not gone. We worship European Jesus all day long. They say our army fights for what's fair, but really, good luck getting that job if you're a man with long hair. The army fights to keep a government that just keep society the same, wasting their lives, and it's a shame. If you don't join the flock and put on your universal skin dress suit, every U.S. business is sure to give you the boot. A company can't turn you down on skin, but long hair tattoos, you still ain't in. No one cares for civil rights. Only murder for world influence is our fights. So I'll have sleepless, jobless nights, 'cause life for a girl with a man's voice in the U.S. sure bites. So fuck the red, white, and blue. The labels American, gay, trans are slave titles to separate us, like Hitler did to a Jew. I won't get a job because the customer's always right. This out-of-date society is why the army fight. Brilliant! Brilliant! That was actually my favorite one. By good-looking anonymous poet number 1. Wow. They really got the imagery down of all that murder and scum of this country. I felt it. Next. Oh, there was even more. But you showed off long enough. Poet number 1. Poem number 2. It's called, well, it's another unnamed, but we know what it's all about. Are we ready? Poem number 2. America, I hate your name. America, I hate your game. Listen to what you think is a rant. I'm trying to tell you about American't. As in, can't get a job if you're a guy with long hair. The place you have to wear a suit everywhere. Oh, they say you're free as long as they force dress you, and they keep claiming God will bless you. They throw a white Jesus in your face, and they still keep convincing they didn't steal this place. America sure is a dumb mother. They name it after an explorer who didn't even really discover. Just opened a floodgate. All those natives sure made great Thanksgiving bait. The army... I can't even read that. The army just keeping the big business from regulate. This song is no debate. Or poem. Did I mention... Apparently it's really a song. Did I mention those natives and Africans made great bait? Cookie cutter white slavery is our fate. And then, oh, here's the continuous. Every excuse is, oh, nah. That's a different one. I like this one, though. That was very... What do you think? That one really sold the point. You're not really free. Because, we don't regulate free rights. It's only skin... Oh, nothing else, though. They don't... and... Yeah, I love the Thanksgiving imagery. That's fantastic. That's really something to be proud of, right? I love our heritage. And how we don't want to... Okay. So here's number 3. It's called the United States of Genocide. Because America, explorer, leads to genocide. We've been through this. Same thing. Okay, I like that. This one's titled. Okay. Ready? This is the final one now. Okay. This country is bloodland. It isn't real. Even its genocide name has no sex appeal. This rap may sound like crap, too, but what's the difference between murdering a native or a Jew? That's a Hitler as us is the same thing reference. Is what I'm saying to you. This rap may sound like crap because it's proving the army man is a sap. He takes a plane ride to keep a name of genocide. The army man thinks murder is right. He wouldn't let his talking win a fight. There are even genocide men that lend a hand just to keep stolen land. The name America, Amerigo, has no flow. It's a shrine to slavery and murder. It has to go. The army man has no concept of good. He does his fighting for a gang from a hood. This country has no moral base. They just fight so the system can force one race. A clean-cut super race in a stolen place. I'm not free. I'm a servant to bow down to a racist flag for eternity. that one. That was good. Keep them coming, anonymous poet. So that's the poetry hour, even though I gypped you on the hour. It was probably about, how long are we? 13 minutes?
10.
Oh, even better. Wow. 10 minutes of poetry. Thank you. Okay.